March 26th, trusting a sponsor worth the risk. In seeking a sponsor, most members look for someone they feel they can learn to trust, someone who seems compassionate. IP number 11, sponsorship revised. The idea of sponsorship may be new to us. We have spent many years without direction, relying only on self-interest, suspecting everyone, trusting no one. Now that we're learning to live in recovery, we find we need help. We can't do it alone anymore. We must take the risk of trusting another human being. Often the first person we take that risk with is our sponsor, someone we respect, someone we identify with, someone we have reason to trust. As we open up to our sponsor, a bond develops between us. We disclose our secrets and develop confidence in our sponsor's discretion. We share our concerns and learn to value our sponsor's experience. We share our pain and are met with empathy. We get to know one another, respect one another, love one another. The more we trust our sponsor, the more we learn to trust ourselves. Trust helps us move away from a life of fear, confusion, suspicion, and indirection. In the beginning, it feels risky to trust other addicts. But that trust is the same principle we apply in our relationship with the higher power. Risky or not, our experience tells us we can't do without it. And the more we take the risk of trusting our sponsor, the more open we will feel about our lives. Just for today, I want to grow and change. I will risk trusting my sponsor and find the rewards of sharing. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is just for today. And I have a sponsor that I've worked diligently with and gone through all the steps. And I've spent, 5 or 6 hours, no lie. We showed up, we met up in a mutual meeting place, which was the rehabilitation center that I met my sponsor at. He was a speaker and secretary for the alumni meeting every Monday for the rehab that I went to. And he delivered the speech the first time I heard it, sharing his experience, strength, and hope. And I laughed, I cried, and I felt everything that he said is something that I wanted. He definitely exhibited a life of recovery that was glowing, and it was something that I was seeking. And in luck, he had room for a sponsee like me. And he took me on and asked that I call him every day, which was something I was not good at before, was picking up the phone and making phone calls. And then he asked that I send him a gratitude list of at least 5 things that I'm grateful for every morning. And that's how our sponsee relationship started, those things, and then working the steps, consistently. And so when I got for time for me to share my 4-step list with him, I had an extensive list. And he sat down with me around 5 o'clock in the evening, and we didn't leave till like 11:30 at night. It took us that long to go over that stuff, and he sat there with me. He went through it all. And some of the stuff that was in there, I haven't told family members. I haven't told, people closest to me. My wife may be the only one that I've told these things to, and aside from him. And, that didn't help our relationship at the time. But either way, my sponsor is awesome. He's been there for me, and I do trust him. And it's great to have somebody like that who, knowing all my darkness, is still there to help me through these steps and through this program. Thank you guys for coming out. Hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.